Hello grade 8s and welcome to functions. This is our next bit and it really just follows straight on from patterns. So I've got the workbook here and I'm going to run through the first example and then just a few from exercise 1 to do just to get us and ease ourselves into it. I know those last patterns with the matchsticks and everything, oh, those were a lot of fun, those deconstructions. Okay, so function machines, or as they say, flow diagrams here. Useful way to represent the mathematical process being carried out in a step-by-step manner. Okay, so the function machine or flow diagram below shows what happens when we take an input value. Let's actually get it over here. So we've got our input value that we're inputting. We're going to do something to it. We're going to multiply it by 2. Then we're going to add 1 and we're going to get an output. So let's see what happens if we use this, do some examples. Let's input the number. Where is it? Down here. Let's input the number 5 and then let's apply the same rule, and we're going to keep applying the same rule. So what happens when we input 5? What's our output going to be? So let's run through it. Remember, it's going to be step by step. So we've got first bit, we take our 5. What do we do with it? We multiply it by 2. Okay, so 5 times 2, 10. Please, no illegal devices. I'm serious now. Serious. These things, not allowed. Okay, so we got our 5. Easy enough. 5 times 2. Cool, 5 times 2, 10, I think we said. Cool, so we've got 10. Then our rule says that we're going to add 1. Well, 10 plus 1 gives us 11. Bang, there's our output. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to see, let's take another one, and let's load them all up here ready to go. What happens if we input the number 0? Remember, we're doing the same rule for every input. Okay, so let's take our input. We input 0. First thing we did, multiplied by 2. Okay, so 0 times 2 gives us 0, right? Because 0 times anything is 0. Okay, so 0. Then we need to add 1. And really, in your books, I'd be scribbling here. So far, it's 0. Okay, then we're going to add 1. So 0 plus 1 gives us 1. Presto, there's our output. Okay, let's keep going. What about we've given an input value here, and the input is negative 3. Okay, so we take our negative 3. There it is, negative 3. And we multiply it by 2. Remember the same rule each time. Multiplied by 2 is negative 6. We add 1 to negative 6. Now be careful, remember, you've got those nice number line rulers. Where's mine? Always here at the ready. So I was at negative 6, right? And I said negative 6 plus, what are we doing? Plus 1. Okay, so plus 1. Negative 6 plus 1 gives us negative 5. Yeah, negative 5. There it is there, negative 5. Okay, so our last example. Ooh, a fraction. We love our fractions, right? Okay, cool. So, input value this time we're given is 2 1/3. Okay, so we're going to take our 2 1/3 and we're going to multiply it by 2. Well, 2 times 2 1/3 might be easiest to use this as an improper fraction if you wanted, or 2 1/3 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 1/3 times 2 is 2/3, so it must be 4 2/3. Okay, but you're writing all this down. Plus 1, 4 2/3, plus 1. Ooh, there it is. 5 2/3. Okay, so that's what we're just going to be doing for this first bit. Know that functions are just simple rules that we're going to be applying all the time. So there was our function, and we're given a few inputs. So I'm going to give you some of these. Let's just update the circling on the website for you, and we'll do it. We'll just apply that rule, whatever the first bit is. So if we were to do number 4, for example, then we'd say, take the input, apply it, divide by 2, subtract 4, and get your output of A. So I'll give you some of those. Enjoy. And what do you think of this weatherman style? It's just something, I'm trying. So a bit of fun, right?